If you're engaged to get married and you want to bring your partner to the United States and get married and start your life, I want to say congratulations to you. Congratulations for finding love and for going through this process. I know it's not easy, but you're doing it. You're working towards a goal. And today I want to address one of the common questions that I get from people, which is, Josh, what do I do if the case gets denied? What do you do if you go and you're applying for a K-1 fiancé visa and for whatever reason, the consulate slams the door right in your face? Welcome everyone to Immigration Station. On this channel, we're all about helping you get unstuck so you can reach your immigration goals. Whether it's the job you want in the United States or being with your loved one, we can help you get unstuck. And maybe what's holding you back is some immigration hassles, some delay in the consulate. On the other hand, maybe the blockage is coming from you and your own mindset. Maybe there's some negativity going on. Whatever it is, we can help you get there. And today, we're gonna tell you the story of one of our clients. We'll call her Rebecca. I'll tell you what happened. She and her partner were engaged to get married. This was an amazing time. We filed the petition seeking a K-1 visa, a fiancé petition. We went through this whole process to get her an interview. It took forever. Finally, after the visa petition was approved, she ended up at the consulate. They got their interview. The consulate said no. The consulate denied the visa application. That's the worst case scenario for anyone applying for a K-1 fiancé visa. My client was crying. She was devastated. She didn't know what to do. We came up with a strategy for her success. I want to give you a little background. The fiancé visa is intended for people that are engaged to get married, people who are planning to come to the U.S. and seek a visa and get married in the U.S. Well, the only way that you can get approved is if the consulate believes that your marriage would be legal and also that your relationship is really true and genuine. Those are the main standards. There's other legal issues, but those are the key ones. For whatever reason, the consulate slammed the door in their face, said no, and denied the visa application. So I want to explain to you what happens after the visa application is denied so that you can understand how to turn this thing around and get it approved even if it's denied. First, the consulate issues a decision to deny the visa application. Next, the visa is sent back to the National Visa Center for possible revocation. The National Visa Center sends the application to USCIS. USCIS will issue a letter to you saying that your visa application was denied because the petition expired. That's right. They're going to deny you because the petition expired. And when you get this decision, it's infuriating. They're denying you because it expired? What's up with that? That's crazy. The reason it expired was that the agencies sat around and didn't process it. And if it did expire in the regulations, there's a way for them to reauthorize it. So what's up with the expiration? The grounds of the denial are completely unfair. And that's one of the hardest things about a K-1 visa denial, is that the denial will be based on expiration. If you get one of these letters, my heart goes out to you and your partner. I know how much this means to you. I know how much it hurts. I know how unfair this can seem. And I want to tell you a few things that you have to realize that you're not going to like. The first is that you will never ever know why the consulate denied your K-1 visa. They don't explain it. They just give you this letter that says that your visa expired. You never know why the visa application was denied. Could be they had an issue with something legal about your case. Could be some questions about the relationship. Who knows why? They will never give you an explanation. They'll just tell you it expired. The second is that you have no opportunity to respond to the consulate or USCIS. They'll tell you it was denied because it expired. There's no way for you to respond. There's no way for you to appeal or to challenge this delay for the unfairness that it is. What do you do? First of all, you have to adopt the right mindset. The proper mindset that you have to have is a relentless determination to get approved. Nothing will stand in your way. You will win this case and you will get approved if it's the last thing you do, if it takes you your entire life, you're going to win this case, because this is the person that you want to spend your life with, and you want to live in the United States, and that's where you want to do it. You need the right mindset. You've got to be in it to win it. Second, you have to wrap your mind around the fact that that fiancé visa petition that you waited probably for a year or more to get was denied, and there's nothing you can do about it. I explained that in this video. There's nothing at all you can do about it. It is done. It is over. Say a prayer, let it go. It's done. And the third thing is that you have to begin to start anew. You have to begin a new case. There are two key options that you can do. First, you can file another fiancé visa petition. And the second is that you could go and get married outside the United States, either in the country where your partner lives, or you could get married in some other third country if you can make arrangements to do that. I strongly recommend that you not file a new petition. Albert Einstein, I think it was Albert Einstein, somebody said that the definition of insanity is doing exactly the same thing and expecting a different result. So if you already had one unsuccessful K-1 visa, well then why file another one? Don't do that. Get married and file a new case. The second thing is that you should work with a good lawyer. We do these cases all the time. We'd be happy to help you, but you need a really good lawyer who has insight into this process. There must have been something wrong with the first case. You need a better case the second time around. When I talk about why you should get married instead of filing another K-1 visa, it's not just because you don't want to do the same thing twice. When you get married, a legal marriage, is given far more weight than a fiancé relationship. Under the law, you have more recourse, you have more rights as a married couple. A marriage-based visa cannot be just denied based on expiration. If they do send it back to USCIS, they have to send you a notice of intent to revoke, where they would explain the basis of any possible revocation. They'd have to give you an opportunity to respond and to challenge them and to fight back. Well, as a K-1 visa applicant, you don't get any of those rights. You just get that ridiculous letter telling you that it expired. Do not do this. And when it comes to marriage, I have something else to say about this. One of the things that you definitely should not do is to do a marriage by proxy. In some states, I think Utah, and in some countries, you can get married without appearing in person. You could have a representative or a lawyer marry you as your proxy, where you're not physically present. Don't do this, because it's not the topic of this video, but if you do that, it opens up a whole new can of worms and a whole new level of complexity, and it raises new questions. That's what your case becomes about. Why did you do this type of marriage? Go in person. Now, when I say go in person, and when I say get married, and when I say file a new case, I know that it's going to cost money. It's going to take time. You're going to have to travel outside the United States during a pandemic to get married. It's going to be costly and time-consuming and frustrating, and you're going to have to go all the way back to square one. I know how painful it is for you to accept that this is what you're going to have to do. But the truth is that this is what's required to win your case. And if you don't follow these steps, you won't be able to get the case approved. That's why I said the right mindset's important. You have to have a relentless determination to win. That's what you need, and you need to follow the steps I outlined in this video. Again, if you're in this situation with a denial, my heart goes out to you. I'm here to help. And when it comes to a relentless determination to win, that is the type of client we're looking for. That's what we try to approach every case with. A real zeal and a passion and a determination to help you and your partner live the American dream and get unstuck and be in the U.S. If you need help or you have questions, please contact me. I would be delighted to assist you. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.